this motherfucker out.
Alright, so I have a Wi-Fi battle against SkullCandies03. It's on his tournament. That's how, we battled. Because he has a tournament. He's in it, I'm in it. We battled. And that's the battle. So, yeah, those are his pokes. Top, mine are on the bottom. And, yeah. So his name is Jose. And, he's a pretty good friend of mine. Not, best friends. We're not good friends, but we're not enemies. Kind of in between there. So yeah, he leads with the Perugly, the fake out is coming, I lead with my banded Dragonite, and so I just switch out into my Gengar, and yeah, he just fake outs, doesn't do anything, puts me to sleep with a Hypnosis, and U-turns out, and he gets Life Orb damage, so pretty much caught you guys up, and so yeah, he sends in his Honchkrow, aka KFC, I think that's a really cool nickname, and I just Focus Blast, I don't know why he didn't predict that, wasn't obvious to me. He probably just wanted to get the something save switch in. So yeah, I Destiny Bond, and he just switches out because the Sucker Punch doesn't do anything. He sends in his Cock Rape, which is a Volcarona because it gets raped by cocks. And so yeah, I have a Shadow Gem, what's it called? Shadow Gem, Shadow Ball, yeah. So, or Ghost Gem Shadow Ball. So, that does quite a bit of damage. This is, I'm guessing I don't know if he had a Quiver Dance up when I had the Shadow Ball, when I hit the Shadow Ball. But, yeah, he has some special defense EVs. If not, he had the Quiver Dance up. The next Shadow Ball will do nothing, actually. And he'll be in the red. So, yeah, I send in my Green Kite, which is a Dragonite. And that rhymed, and then he sends in his Under Your Bed, which is the Gengar, because obvious, extreme speed is obvious, but I predict that, and go for the Fire Punch. And so he just Destiny Bonds me. I didn't predict that at all. I was more thinking the Icy Wind, but I figured that I would just risk it and take him out. But yeah, I ended up getting taken out too. But it's quite dandy up in the hizzle. So, yeah, he just fake outs my Iron Graze, which is my Cobalion. And the Life Orb damage is just more to him than it does to me. So I'm okay with that. And so I just set up a Swords Dance and the miss on the Hypnosis. And the second Hypnosis will put me to sleep, which is unfortunate. But my Iron Graze is still doing work because it got a Swords Dance up, and now it can just rape pretty much everything. So he sends in the Volcarona, and I forgot, during the end of the battle, I forgot that I killed the Volcarona, which is quite unfortunate because I do set up Stealth Rocks, which I didn't really need to. So I know that I'm burned, so because of the Swords Dance, I'm back at neutral attack, so I just want to Swords Dance up again, knowing that, so that I can get attack boost. So I close combat the incoming KFC or Honchkrow, and that's quite alright because that thing could have been a really big problem to my team. And so, creative nickname Penis Head for a Vaporeon Penis Head, and looks like a penis on its head. You should get that without me explaining. But yeah, I do the close combat that does a shit load to that motherfucker, and he scalds me. Is it gonna take me out? Is it? Yes, it is, which is unfortunate, but I did work. I did some pretty good work, considering that I'm burned also. So I send in my Horns, which is my Ferrothorn, and he knows that this is like a really good counter, even though, I don't know. Okay, so he switches into Garfield, and I set up the Stealth Rocks because I felt like that the Volcarona was still alive. So he taunts me, and I cannot do the Leech Seed thingy-majig, and I'm asleep because of a Hypnosis. So he switches out and sends in the Registeel creature named Big Ball. And I just send in Tinkerbell because my Tinkerbell is cute and it's a Tinkerbell. And I like that nickname. And I did not get to trick it, which is unfortunate, but I just didn't. So yeah, I thank God I'm max HP because Celebi wouldn't be doing as good as it could if it did not have the thingy, the max HP EVs. So yeah, I'm just spamming Earth Power because I'm Choice Specs. And this is the only thing that I had a problem with, because if it had the Sucker Punch, the Fake Out would also do a lot. And it does have the U-turn, which I didn't think of, but, well, it has the U-turn. So it takes a lot of damage from the Life Orb, Rocky Helmet, and Iron Barbs, which is why I like my Ferrothorn set. So yeah, he sends in his Registeel, and he's very persistent on having Registeel in on my Ferrothorn, maybe because it's his only other Pokemon. Wait, no, he has the Vaporeon, but why would you send a Vaporeon in? So yeah, I sent in Pertified because I just didn't want to do the same thing and have him switch out and all that jazz. So Pertified is going to Earthquake, and that's going to do a lot. No, it's not going to do a lot. It's going to do very little. Well, it's a Swampert, so it does good for a Swampert. But this also has a high HP investment, so I just keep Earthquaking, hopefully killing it. 2 Earthquakes will kill that thing, and that will be goodbye to that Registeel. So his Garfield or Perugly is pretty much down in the dumps because whatever he does, he's gonna die. And I send in my Ferrothorn, which will take that Fake Out like it's a nothing. And so yeah, I defeat him and I'm moving on, which is good.